Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Thank you for tuning in, and we'd like to take this time to thank all of our patrons and all of our chasers. Thank you very much for all of your support. Guys, today we are talking about motorcycle parts and what they mean for us. What do cosmetic things mean to us? What do performance things mean to us? We're going to talk about those right now. Dad?
Just a quick reminder, guys and girls, that this video might seem a little long, but at the back end of this we're tagging on what the project's about, how you can become a patron. So back to you, Storm.
So yeah, we're gonna kick it off with some questions posed from some of our chasers and some of our followers on Facebook. Our first question is, what do you think about people having to change stock exhaust pipes for aftermarket exhaust pipes? So Dad.
Yeah, Storm, Hero 4 makes us buy the bikes with that spec on the motorbike stock from the factory. What I think it's an absolute travesty having to pay for something that you've got to change for in any case. So yes, I believe that you need to change your stock pipe to a more ergonomic, lighter style motorbike. Of course, naturally our opinion doesn't count. It's each individual to his own, Stormy.
Yeah, this is one thing that is very personalized or a very opinionated thing around the world. But Dad's very right on the point that it is a wasted piece of metal if you're just planning on removing it anyway. I think the Euro 4 is great for people that have to abide by it. But where we come from here in Australia, we don't need to abide by that. We can put a performance exhaust pipe on our bike, and we don't really need to keep it on or abide by Euro 4 laws. But it would be so much easier and so much better if you could take the stock pipe off the motorcycle, or when they bought the motorcycle it just came without an exhaust pipe, and you could pick whichever aftermarket pipe you wanted on there at a discounted rate. It would be better for the environment because you wouldn't waste that kind of metal manufacturing them if they weren't needed. But yeah, that's my opinion. I love exhaust pipes. I think every bike sounds better with it on.
We're not going to knock the guys that want to keep their bike standard or want to keep the noise levels down. That's not what we're saying here. This is definitely opinionated. This is opinionated and non-biased. It's the way we feel about motorbikes and how we feel about bikes.
Yeah, definitely. So Dad, what's our next question?
Stormy, what do you consider being cosmetically appealing?
Cosmetically appealing. I think this is also one of those questions that are like a little bit loaded or individualized, because every person's got their own opinion on what looks good and what doesn't. Some people think, rainbow colored t-shirts look good. I don't. But I think color is very accentuated on a motorcycle. It looks really good when you have like a red ring around your rims, or you have a white bike with a couple of cool blue logos on it, or a black bike with some red on it. Just the contrast, it's really lovely for me.
Or if you're an old school like me and just keep it basic, simple, straightforward, black or black.
And some more black. The next question that we had was, what is the best way to improve your performance on your motorcycle? Dad?
And one of those loaded questions. I was going to say, learn to ride it properly. Yes, look, you could throw a lot of dollars at your motorbike, but there are a couple of things that you want to do. I reckon personally, once again, it's only my opinion, have it flash tuned, so you can control your management system with your own computer. And in the none the least, I'm not saying that not to go to a professional workshop, Storm, have it done professionally. Definitely, so that these guys do it for a living. They'll tune the bike and each bike to its specific dynamic, and these guys know how to do it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going to say. But this question's slightly loaded for us because the word performance is individualized. Yeah, it's one of those things that you need to you need to specify what you mean by performance. You can have a motorcycle that you drive every day and you want to increase its performance in its economical aspect. You want to make it lighter on fuel, you want to make it cost you less, so you want to use less strenuous on the back tire. You're in the front tire, you don't want to have to change the oil more. So performance is a very broad term, so let us define what our performance categories are. They are, we want to increase the performance out of the engine, increase the performance by making the bike lighter, and in that making the bike faster and perform better in all of its revs. And that's why we say getting your bike tuned once you put a new exhaust pipe on, that is the way to go. You want to go with a full titanium system that removes up to 5 kilograms worth of weight off your motorcycle, and then get it tuned so that it actually performs at its peak.
Now, of course, naturally, this is why we have the pole system, because of this controversy about yin and yang, black and white. So patrons, go to the polls. You can vote, you can choose.
Yeah, so patrons can vote on those polls, and they are for patrons only, guys. We will be posting updates for people to know, but yeah, it is for patrons only. This will allow patrons to pick things on the motorcycle, like exhaust systems, what tunes they want on there. But going from that, we are going to the next question, which is, why are we building a 1000cc bike instead of a 600 or a 750? This question was actually posed in a couple of different ways. People were asking why we didn't do cruisers, why we didn't do nakeds, but we're going to answer this specific question today. Dad, why are we buying a performance model of a 1000cc instead of buying a 600 or a 750?
So everybody wants a dollar bike. Even the cruiser guys that are riding around on their cruisers secretly down in their heart wish they had a dollar bike.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a dollar bike in their garage because they're sexy, they're fast, they're maneuverable, and let's face it, man, they are just what they are.
Yeah, no, I agree with Dad on that. They're a sex bomb. It's like when you roll up to the set of lights and there's an S1000 RR standing there, you go, damn, that guy's lucky. You know, you don't even know if the gentleman can ride the bike or if the bike's been souped up. You just look at it and go, that's a nice bike. Even if it was just a 2014 model S1000 RR stock standard, you still look at it and go, that is the top performance bike in that year.
Or a nice R1 or a ZX10.
Exactly, guys. These motorcycles are the thing of luxury. They're not necessarily nice and plush to ride, but they are one of those bikes everybody wouldn't mind having parked in their garage.
Tommy, is there anything more that you want to add?
I do. I want to add that this whole series, this whole project is not possible without the questions and input from all of you guys. The following video section of this video is for people who are interested in being a part of our patronage and becoming a part of the Chasing 299 crew. Please do watch the rest of this video, and yeah, guys, keep chasing 299.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for becoming a patron on 299. It's very important that you guys know that being a patron is how you support us. This is how we're going to get to that final build and the number. Don't forget, we need 100 patrons. 100 patrons, then we buy the bike.
So on that point, Dad has mentioned 100 patrons. Guys, you've liked and subscribed and commented on all of our content, but that is not what we specify as supporting. If you are supporting us, which is great, and we thank you very much for that. But to actually be in the running to win the motorcycle, you need to be a patron. You need to go onto Patreon, become a patron, and support us through Patreon to actually be in the running to win. We don't want there to be any confusion. We don't want to mislead anybody. That is the method of how we are going to actually select the winner of the motorcycle. So guys, don't be misled by that. Please go on to Patreon in the links below.
Don't forget, subscribe to YouTube. The YouTube following is a very important marketing tool for all of us. It is a measure for us to know how we are tracking and trending in the social media game. And of course, naturally, you can be part of that. You are part of that, and you're part of this build.
So guys, what Dad is saying is that the only way we can succeed at this is if you subscribe and share with your mates all of the content that we have, all of it. So if you see that you like a video, share it with your friends. Please guys, get your mates involved, get your riding blokes involved, get your family involved. If you know someone that's looking for a new bike, get them involved, share it with them. Say, hey listen, I've seen this stuff and I enjoy it. Guys, please, the only way this can succeed is if you, the community, help us out. Guys, we are only the face of the community. You guys are the core audience, and if you then say we like this, we'll continue doing it.
On that note, Storm, thank you very much for those that give us positive criticism. On our MT review, we got a little bit of flack because there wasn't enough content. We hear your voice. Those are the kind of things that we need in this. We need guys to come back to us and talk. We're not talking about just saying, oh, those chonkies are busy doing this or that. Mate, comment. We've got thousands of views, very little comments. Comment so that we know we are tracking in the right direction, we are making the right videos, and if you want to see something on the videos, let us know, and then we will be there to answer.
Guys, we're on all of our social media constantly. We've got comments, likes and things coming through, but guys, what we really want is to know what you want to see. If you want to see us doing burnouts, let's hope I don't ever have to do that, but if you want us to do those sort of things, let us know. If you want us to do a review on a certain bike, let us know. If you want us to go and talk to Casey Stoner, let us know, because those sort of things is how we can actually step forward and get better at what we're doing, because it's you we're making these videos for. Guys, all of the seriousness aside, we want to thank you for all of the amazing contributions you guys have given to us. So guys, thank you very much. Keep chasing.
299.